Hi there, I am Heidi. I'm so excited that you are here, whether it is your first time here or you are returning. Welcome. Today, we're going to be doing a Pilates based BOSU workout. Quick, hopefully only 15 minutes. That's my goal. And we're going to get started right now. Okay, so we are going to begin seated on the Bosu, and you're going to sit down at the base of your Bosu, almost as if you're going to sit on the plastic rim. Yeah, so you want to be kind of low. And everyone's a little bit different in terms of body length. So if you need to sit down on the floor for more support in your back, by all means do so. Do what feels comfortable for you. Yes. So we're going to start here. We're going to get right into it, friends. You're going to take your hands behind your head, interlocking your fingertips, and we're going to start to roll the spine down. Now, as I roll back, I'm trying to reach my tailbone towards the floor. I'm going to open up my chest. Hello, extreme extension right here, going right into a chest lift. We're going to exhale, fold, and inhale, take it back. Let's shoot it for 8. Exhale, inhale, lifting up, lowering down. Last 4. I'm a terrible counter. Why do I even bother? 3. Exhale for 2. One more. Now take it back. Now let's get really comfortable with lifting one leg off the floor. As you lift the chest, I want you to raise one foot up, bring it back, and then switch. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. We lift, we lower. Do one more like that, lifting up, bring it back. Now you're here. Lift the chest, hold it here. Are you burning? I'm already burning, friends. I'm going to extend my leg as I lower my body back. As I lift up, I'm going to rotate and draw my knee into my chest. So again, 4 more times. I go back, exhale up, rotate. Last 3, back, exhale up, rotate. Last 2, think of bringing that opposite rib to that hip. Last 1, exhale up. Take a moment, stretch it out. From here, we're going to go ahead and draw that knee up, rotate the torso. This time, keep the leg up. Just extend the leg as you reach back. Exhale, rotate. Inhale back. Exhale, we twist. 3 more, friends. And lift. Last 2, this is a core burner. Up and over. One more. And we lift. Beautiful. Take the feet down. Release it back. Oh my goodness. Give yourself a big stretch. Oh, good. Carefully help yourself up. You're going to be right at that bottom position of the Bosu. Maybe if you're like me, you might have like a little bit of a wedge going on. That's okay. You're in the right spot. Yeah. You're here. Feet are as close as they can be. We're going to do a little spine release. You have the option to add a standing position or not. It's totally up to you. From here, we're going to release it back, feeling this nice big stretch. Oh, we're going to circle it around with the arms. As the arms circle around, you're going to come forward and you're going to stand up. If that seems too adventurous for you, don't stand up, just stay seated. Yes? I'm going to sit back down. I'm just integrating my lower body. I release it back. Big breath in. As I exhale, I'm coming forward and standing up. Again, I reach it back with my tailbone. Big breath in as I extend the spine over the Bosu. Exhale, I stand up. One more like that. I sit back, reaching it back. Big release. And standing up, we're going to reverse the arms. Same work here. I'm sitting back, reaching the arms around. Let the arms pass by your eyeballs. Nod the chin to the chest and stand up. 3 more. We sit back. Inhale around and exhale, standing up. Last 2 here. reaching around, extending the spine, stretching out that center body after all that core work. Last one here, releasing it back, coming forward, and stay. Nice. We have one more ditty. Okay, friends, we're gonna balance on the Bosu. So you're gonna find that position for you, right? I'm fairly short, so the whole Bosu supports my torso. You're gonna be here. We're gonna bring the legs up to tabletop. Ooh, it's scary. We're gonna balance here. That's a hard one. Hold it. We're gonna go into double leg stretch. I'm gonna take my hands, bring them by my ears, just my ears. I'm gonna pull my knees to my elbows, elbows to my knees, and extend and pull. It's a balancing act. Last 4. Can you do it? Last 3. Last 2. Ooh, one more. And relax. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I was thinking on that one. Very, very good. So give yourself a moment. You're going to turn around to come onto your side. And I got hair in my mouth. So from here, you're going to find the apex of your hip bone there. Yeah, your trochanter is what it's called. You're going to place it right on the highest point, the apex of your Bosu. From there, I want you to go ahead and come down onto your forearm, and you're going to angle your forearm. So it's not perfectly straight ahead, but on an angle here. And I want you to balance yourself. You're going to stack your knees. Now, if you need extra assistance, you can definitely just drop the bottom foot. Yes? We're going to be here. And I want you to think of lifting the bottom rib cage away from the floor. Yes? Keeping the hips stacked, engaged in that center body. You may take this hand on the Bosu to assist you. And we're going to go into a little tricep extension with that arm. I'm going to press away, and I'm going to lower the elbow down. So as I lift and lower my elbow, I'm keeping that bottom shoulder away from my ear and staying really engaged in my bottom side. One more. Good. Hold right there. Now, take a moment, take your top leg and send it out. Yes. Hip is still stacked. We're going to integrate a little bit of hip abduction or outer thigh work here. Yes. You can keep your hand here or take the hand behind your head. And from that position, you're going to raise the leg as you push out of the hand and you lower down. So we lift and we lower. So we're getting a little tricep, a little oblique, a little outer thigh, lots of little things happening here. Last 3 and down. Last 2, bring it down. One more, bring it down. Good, and relax. I'm going to have you take a moment. You're going to come up, take this arm, cross it over just to give yourself a little bit of a stretch. And then from there, friends, we're going to come around to the other side. So you're going to set up the same way. I'm going to push it over a little bitty here. So again, trochanter right on top of the Bosu. We're going to set ourselves up so our elbow is underneath the shoulder, but on an angle here. We're going to stack the hips. The fun part is like finding the sweet spot, right? Lifting from our side body. We're going to take it into that tricep, pushing into the hand and bringing it down. So we lift the elbow and we lower. If you need the feedback, think of taking the top hand under the rib and pulling the rib cage up. Yes, that was 4, I believe. So we're going to hold and extend the top leg, adding that outer thigh. Again, you can keep your hand here or bring it behind your head. We're going to press it up, add that leg lift, bring it down, and lift and lower. We lift and lower. Just 3 more. Up and down. Last 2 and down. Final 1. Bring it down. Very nice. Take a moment. Coming up. We're going to take the arm across. Give yourself a little bit of a stretch here. And then we're going to come on to the belly. So from here, coming down, I don't know why, but I want to be on this side. Don't ask me why, I just do. Maybe so you don't have to stare at the weird earbud in my ear either. So we're here. I'm going to have you come forward so that your pelvis is going to be right on the apex of the dome. Yes. So from here, I'm setting myself up where basically it's more of my pubic bone that's on the dome. So I could quite easily lift my toes off the floor. So wherever that is for you, like I said, we're all different shapes and sizes. So my pubic bone may end up being like your belly button. I don't know. So if that made sense. So we're here. I want you to think of rolling your shoulders down and back. You're going to rotate your elbows towards each other and pull up that low belly. So we're going to go into a little bit of back extension and still work our arms, right? We want strong arms. From here, I'm going to reach through my toes, lift my toes off the floor. From here, my favorite, we're going to teeter totter. I call this little rocking horse or swan dive. We're going to bend the elbows. As I lower the chest, my legs are going to lift in the air. From there, I'm going to think of lifting my body first, a split moment before my legs start to lower. And then reverse that. My legs start to initiate, then my body starts to lower. And then again, I lift my body first and then my legs start to lower. It's like a minute millisecond, right? I lift and I dive down and I lift and I come up. 3 more. Think of bringing the sternum forward between the hands, elbows point back, and we lift. Be very mindful you're not shrugging your shoulders into your ears, right? We don't want to be here. Ew, that's neck issues, right? Roll the shoulders down, pull it up. Last one here. Inhale, exhale, up, and relax. Good. Take a moment, press it back. You're going to go into a little child's pose. Round out the spine here. Let's take a quick moment here. You're going to push your Bosu kind of towards the front of your mat because we're preparing, yes, for what's to come next. You're going to take your hands onto your Bosu. I like to slightly rotate my fingertips out just a little bit, just for the wrist's sake. From here, line your knees up under your hips, wrists under your shoulders. We're in sort of a neutral spine here. As you exhale, we're just going to curl the pelvis under. Think of pushing the Bosu away from you, around your spine. And then as you inhale, let's just go into a cow. So you're going to release the tail to the sky and lift that sternum up and forward. Again, exhale, curl, rounding the spine, scooping that belly button up towards the ceiling. And then inhale, we lengthen. And last one, we curl, narrowing up through that pelvic floor. And then inhale, we lengthen. Come back to neutral. Right here, we're going to pause. We're going to take just a real quick moment to stretch. You're going to take one leg forward, hinging at the front of the hip, stretching the front of that hip so you're getting a nice psoas stretch. Think of pulling the pelvis up towards the rib cage. And then from there, you're going to keep the back long and send the legs straight behind you. So you're creating length, keeping the spine long. We want to be careful that we don't round the body. When you round it, you can try it, right? What does that do? Not too much, right? So we're going to hold that for a moment and then come back forward. We're going to do that one more time. Hinging forward, pulling the pelvis up, and then taking it back, flat back forward. Come up, changing sides. So from here, going into that lunge. Again, I'm pulling my pelvis upward. I'm not sitting into my back, right? Letting my hips go. We want to stay square. And then we're going to extend the leg flat back forward. Good. One more time. We come forward into a nice psoas stretch. And then we're going to send it back. And then from there, hang out there. We're right here. We're going to tuck our toes under, press the hips to the sky, bringing that chest through. Feeling a nice stretch here. Now, from here, chances are we're going to have to adjust a little bit accordingly, but we're going to go into a plank. From this position to get there, you're going to curl the pelvis under, articulate through the spine, and find that beautiful plank. So for me, I feel like my feet are too close. So I'm going to walk them back a little bit. There it is. Nice long line from my head to my heels. From there, we're going to reverse it. Nod the chin, articulate the spine, scoop the belly, drive the hips to the sky. Feel that stretch. One more time. Again, curl, rising up onto those toes, scooping it out, lengthening through the crown of the head. Hold. We're going to stay really solid here. Squeeze the bottom, keep a little tuck without the pelvis doing too much teeter-tottering side to side. You're going to do plank up downs. You're going to bring one elbow down, bring the other elbow down, hold, bring it up, and bring it up, and then switch. So we go down, down, up, up. Struggle is real, friends. Down, down, up, up. I'm thinking of really keeping my pelvis as quiet as I possibly can and really pushing the Bosu away with my forearms, being very mindful not to sink into the shoulder. One more set. Pushing down. Hold it. Nod the chin. Roll yourself up into that up stretch. Walk your feet forward. We have one more thing here. Flip it over. Dome side down. The only time we have the dome down today. Take your hands to the side of the dome. You're going to set yourself up back into your plank. Hold. We're going to balance here. Long line. Neck is long. I'm thinking of looking beyond my Bosu. I'm going to point my right toe. I'm going to lift and lower for 8, 7, 6, 5. We're almost done, friends. This is the last exercise. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, other side. Point and lift. 7, 6. Notice how between the sides it gets a little dicey, right? 4, 3, 2. That's totally normal. Last one. Bring the toes down. Walk it forward. Press your hips up. Relax. Bend your knees here. Woo. Roll yourself up. We're not done yet. One more thing. I promise you're going to love it. You're going to want to stay for this. So from here, I'm going to angle the Bosu down, and I'm going to kind of sit towards the floor. Actually, I'm going to lie to you. I'm sitting on the floor. So lean back against your Bosu. Let your head go. Maybe hold your Bosu. All we're going to do is stretch out the front of the hips. Push into the feet. Extend. Whoo, and bring it back in. Just do a couple more. We push back and we bring it back in. One more, just like that. Just push into the feet. Feel that nice feedback in the front of the hip. And you are done. You guys, thank you so much for joining me. I actually teach a group Bosu Zoom class online through Konnect Pilates every Monday at 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to join, I will put the link below as to where you can sign up. And also, if you want more information regarding working maybe one-on-one with me through Zoom, I'll put that below as well. Feel free to like, comment below, and subscribe. Share the love, and I will see you next time.